Alright, Playboy, got take them out. I gotta take him out. I gotta take Falcon out. We on ball, coach. Let's go. I'm gonna go watch my broadcast in case another nigga wanna pop up in that bitch saying something stupid. Man, we already know. Yeah, no, boss man. I already know he boss man. Ain't that right, boss man? Boss man know he boss man. I don't know where the ghost tone came from, but you should have. So you thought about ghosts. Hell no, man. Yeah. I say you should have thought about that one before you did that one. You should know. Ah, man, maybe this nigga goes about to get heated or some shit about me taking this nigga name. Yeah, lockdown. Man, where is he at? His scrub ass. He done, man. He better
under
be
the
done,
roof
man.
here in New Orleans. The fans are ready for this NFC versus AFC matchup between the Dolphins and the Saints. We got a crossover conference game about to kick off here. Any thoughts before kickoff, Phil?
Well, these two teams don't know each other very well.
Man,
so when you don't know the other team real well, you know what happens? You get surprised. A lot of big plays. This will be fun to watch.
I mean, damn.
He'll take a knee here, and that means the offense will start the game at the 20.
They make me feel like they're together or some shit. Yeah, I know. I got on PlayStation. Every time I'm on a PS3, man, I was on a PS3 last night just to see who was on the lobby. And Swag and old boy was on the PS3, Jack. There was no GG that time, but it was Swag and Jack. That's what's up and all, but man, y'all people, like, I don't know. That's them. Bigs up. Big up to them. Alright, let's go get this YouTube.
11. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Sproles. And again, there's nowhere to run. Maybe a yard.
You got to know if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
Like, I think. They might need a purple. All right, what's that? You got the middle.
Holston's lined up in the slot. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. Trying to beat the play clock. Throws the pass. Makes the catch in the open field.
I thought that was
You
going
run
to
that drag route across the field. It is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you. Here we go.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Here we go.
The wide receiver in motion. Darren Sproles takes the football. A tackle behind the line.
So many things you can do on first down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
Second down and 11. With two hands, he has it, and they advance the ball.
Man, dog, he came across the middle.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
Moore's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Breaking one that time. Sproles.
Good job by the running back on that long run. It's one thing to have talent, but the first thing you need as a running back is vision. You have to pick the right running lane. That's what he did that time, able to get down the field and get that long gain. When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard. It makes a good block.
Second down coming up. Pierre Thomas takes the handoff down to the 15.
This team likes to throw the football in the end zone once they get inside the red zone. This is a nice changeup. They fool them. Well, they thought they were going to fool them with the run, but it only gets a short gain.
Gain of 8.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Second down. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. Gets away from the pressure. The defense gets a sack. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, they're teaching all these guys in the NFL, don't hit high, and we might be seeing more of this, lower body injuries, because the defensive players
brings it in for the score in the end zone.
It is so disappointing when you're down near the goal line and you don't score. Well, the offense doesn't have to know that disappointment this time. Good job, good play call, and a beautiful throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Dolphins team official. Sounds like it's just a minor issue, and he'll be back on the field shortly.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Saints come out in the nickel, eyeing that left side, and he hauls it in.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, the double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
It's Miller. Spins away from contact. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
And Matthews is in the slot, trying to make something happen. Looking long to Mike Wallace, and incomplete.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
3rd and 13. He'll go left. We've got an injured player on the field.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
The Saints lined up in the nickel. Tannehill from the gun. Looking to scramble. That ball has been picked off.
Well, nowadays, your linebackers, they got to be able to do everything. They got to be big enough to get in there and stop the run, and also athletic enough to be able to get in position and make an interception. Good job by the linebacker.
Sproles is in the backfield. They motion the receiver around to the other side. First and 10. And Sproles gets the football.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Yeah.
Breeze in shotgun formation. Breeze connects with Colston. And now he'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great to stop the deep passes. But who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody.
Yeah.
That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant passes.
First and 10. Sproles is handed the football. And he's brought to the ground.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
We're back here in this low-scoring affair.
Thomas lined up in the backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
And complete. Shakes off the tackle. Breaks free. Tackles made.
Anytime you picked up a couple first downs, here's what happens. The defense starts to doubt what they're doing, but maybe more importantly, it gets those big boys over there tired.
First down following the long play. Sproles powers his way across. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
Yeah, man.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick.
Oh, man.
And he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. The Saints with a nickel look here on defense. And the give to Lamar Miller.
Well, the long run that time, and there's a lot of reasons why they got that long run. But the biggest one, the good blocking up front, but what patience for the running back. He did not panic because it took a while for that running lane to develop. But it did. He saw it, he hit it, and he used his talents to get down the field for the big game.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on first down.
Second and 13. Lamar Miller with the carry.
That's a terrible read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
Third and 13. He'll fire it out to the left.
The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Oh.
Offense lines up here.
Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun.
On the run. He's looking to go down the field here.
That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
Well, you got to live with this decision now, big guy. You go for it on fourth and long, it fails. Probably going to give up some points because of a bad decision by you.
It's first down as they head to the line. The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
Makes the catch deep down the middle of the field.
There is nothing like the long throw down the field where the quarterback throws it high and far. What a throw, what a catch. Just excellent execution. Didn't result in a touchdown, but still a special play.
First down here after the completion. Mark Ingram carries the football.
Good job by the defensive player squaring up that running back and just putting his big butt right into the ground.
Man, Swag, you got it next, bro. You pick up out the two losers. You pick up two losers. Oh, man. Yo, he going to the outside.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. 2nd and goal at the 1.
I called him, man. This nigga get up there, he does the same shit.
Terrible call that time by the coach.
Like he don't do
the defense was expecting run. Huh? They were up there. They were aggressive, crowd the line of scrimmage. And you
could have commit all the niggas go to the right.
For the
but we still got to stop. Because he's not going to, well, knowing him, he might pass it, but.
The Dolphins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
They better hurry to get the snap from the gun. Looking for an open touchdown.
Terrible job that time by the defense. 3rd and goal. They're expecting pass, and they still can't stop it. This defense is just not fast enough to stop those touchdown passes.
Inside of the upright.
Man, nigga, you was on a 2-yard line. This nigga in the back of the end zone. Man, we can't do this. No, we ain't doing this. We can't do this. We the one that 21 sky niggas. They not the other way around.
Short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16.
No. Okay. All right, man. I'm done going out deep and shit. The niggas want to come at me, you know what I mean? Then we'll go out and get it. Other than that, man, we ain't going out deep. Fuck
First down on the way.
Miller's going to secure the handoff.
Taking off. In on the stop.
Boy, after watching that long run, I'm winded. That was a nice job by the running back. Good job up front, sustaining the blocks. Offense has got to be happy with that.
Taking it right up the middle.
That's his crib. Oh,
they've got him down there.
Take a while to
kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these first downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
This play set up by the long gainer. On first down, it's back to the ground game. Good for 21 yards.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach that they can punch this in for the touchdown.
So 1st and goal to go. Miller's got it on the handoff.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
And Matthews is lined up now as a slot receiver.
Good job by the defense that time. Everybody's expecting a pass. They were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense for a short gain in the red zone.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and goal from the 9. Miller's taking the handoff. The Saints decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. The defense comes out in the nickel. 4th down. Got to get it into the end zone.
They gained the block.
They failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
Boy, the offense looked like they were rolling.
You should just put your head down and ran.
Beautiful drive. Their confidence is up, and what do? They choke in the big moment, and they do not pick up the 4th down.
This nigga ghosted, frustrated. You might want to spray with me.
Rams a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. heaving it down the field.
And it's incomplete.
Oh, man. Who was that, Playboy? That was Playboy and the user right there, right? No. I got it.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 10. The pass down the field by Drew Brees. That's an interception.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
Get that bitch on
Nickel formation here for the defense. 1st down and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got room.
He got it.
And he's going to slide feet first.
Ryan Tannehill late last year with the Miami Dolphins. They used him more and more in the run game, and he came through with some big plays. That was a nice play that time.
Now 1st and 10. Tannehill's turning to look downfield now after selling the play fake. And the quarterback will bail out on this play and slide feet first.
Anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
2nd and 3. It's Miller to the right side.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
No, he's not, bro. Miller is not slow. Miller's speed is like, what, a 95, 96 or some shit like that?
This will most likely be the final play before the half ends.
I got you, bro.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score, and that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone. Nowhere else to go, and he's out of bounds.
3 seconds left on the clock. Please don't. I'll be damned if some bullshit happens.
The Saints come out for the next possession. This will be the last play before halftime. Takes the snap from the shotgun.
Oh, they did not get that to us.
That's the end of the first half.
Man,
and you've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back here now in this one, where the Saints lead by 14.
Let's find out the latest from the sideline. Danielle Bellini is there reporting.
I got a chance to speak with Coach McDonald at halftime. His team has the lead, and he told me he's proud of the way his guys have battled it out there. He said it hasn't been pretty the whole time, but his players have been resilient, and that's a major factor in the score. Hopefully his players will keep it up here in the second half, guys. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. And Matthews is a receiver in the slot. 1st and 10, and the give to Lamar Miller.
Now the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on 1st down.
Second down here. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. They hand it off to the running back. And he's brought down by David Hawthorne.
Well, you're just getting dominated physically when the offense just runs the football right up the middle. The middle linebacker and the defensive tackles just have to be better.
I got it.
3rd down and 1.
I'm short, baby.
Getting away from the pressure. And they sack the quarterback.
Well, that's what happened. The quarterback's looking down
right
the
there
field.
at the
Everybody's
line.
covered.
Dude,
Nice job by the
motherfucker.
defense. And he holds it too long, and they sack it.
What
Tannehill's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
It's
away from the pressure. So that's not going to get it done here. And the offense is going to turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the quarterback. He gets quick pressure, able to get outside the pocket and keep this play alive.
Man, boss.
Moore's lined up in the slot. 1st and 10. They'll go ground.
Oh, this
Muscles through the defender.
He bounced. This nigga bounced off me and then ran for the touchdown.
It's like
nobody.
How much do you need? The answer is more. And that's what you do when you're trying to get points in the NFL. Just get more. Good job by the offense.
Wow.
They had the lead with that touchdown.
Saints ready here for the kickoff.
This is really crazy.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
I'm saying it's going to be a good game, and this is nowhere near a fucking good game. Even though he was supposed to have been smacked in the fucking backfield by me. Man, you threw the ball to me like it was. And every time I'm open, you didn't throw it to me.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 1st and 10.
I was open
Lamar
right
Miller
there.
with the carry. And
Now,
he's going to be
3rd down.
tackled right around the
You were
31-yard line.
run. You
Well,
could
when your
toss it to
team
me
is
on the run.
behind,
I'm like,
what do?
3
Just
yards
come out
ahead
there
of
and
me.
get a 1st down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Leading on that running attack again here on 1st down.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are. We're just going to come right at you. It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When you're not on it, that's when
you can't say that. You can't put that shit right there on me. I caught it. That nigga stripped him. Man, I was wide the fuck open. Man. You right.
So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3.
Damn, why can't I?
The wide receiver
Oh
in
my
motion.
Lord. Seriously, boss?
3rd and 3. And slides to a stop.
That's an excellent job. Just getting enough yardage to get the 1st down, move those chains, and keep this offense going.
1st down here after the run. Miller's going to take the handoff now.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
2nd and 5 here. Tannehill's got the football after the play fake, but they can't connect.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This guy has a strong arm.
Bro,
that time, he just sailed the football
some bullshit.
way past the receiver deep down the field.
There ain't nothing nobody can say. That was straight bullshit. Oh my Lord. I'm done.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
Dude, that wasn't even, it probably would be the same shit to the computer.
Tackle, short of the first.
That's right. I clicked on him. I was holding triangle before I clicked on it. Actually, I take that back. I was holding triangle as soon as I clicked on it. That's it. I can't believe that. Let me click on it.
And Matthews is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. Scrambling out of the pocket. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Gains 17.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on fourth down. Fortunately for them, they got it that time.
1st and 10. Middle. He's brought down.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
1st and 10. And it's a touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Dolphins for the extra point.
Cause this right here, I'm being holed so toughy. I'm being holed.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
They won't let me catch it. There ain't shit I can say about it. You throw the ball to me in my own triangle. Nigga don't catch it. When he do catch it, he gets stripped.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10.
Breeze and Colston, a famous combination for years.
Why not take one of the best players on your football team, the wide receiver, and throw him some screen passes? It makes sense. Good job. Nice yards picked up.
The throw to the left. Should have had it.
Well, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't get
Moore's in the slot.
2nd and 10.
And the give to Pierre Thomas.
The defensive end has the outside runs. That's his assignment, and he did it well. Takes on the tackle, beats his rear end up pretty good, and makes a tackle on the running back.
Out of the shotgun, looking for a receiver on the left side here. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down, no matter the distance.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first down.
I got it. I'm just fucking up. Big time.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Play clock's running down.
Breeze in shotgun formation. Breeze gets it over to Darren Sproles.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
The Saints offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. Sproles is in the backfield. They motion the receiver around to the other side. The final quarter begins with this snap. He's brought to a halt.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
I got you. I always do that. Yeah.
And here we have 2nd down.
Get that in the middle. I'll get him as it comes to the out.
They'll go the other way with the reverse. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a good job that time by the defense. They are very disciplined. They don't over pursue. So when the reverse is run at them, they're sitting there right in place to make the tackle.
Sproles is in the backfield. They need to get the play off. He'll fire it out to the left. Incompletion on that hurried throw.
The defense got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Bro, did you see that? Like, did you watch? When I move, just watch how he moves.
The Dolphins defense now is going to go nickel. The play clock's running down. Reaches out and grabs it.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets the completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
No, I didn't. I put him at a man. No, I put him at a man. I switched him to a man.
The offense is set at the line for the first down.
Fucking right there next to him.
Across the goal line for the touchdown.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's first and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
Escapes the hit. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, this is about that.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Miller's handed the football. Gain of 6. Second and 4 following the run. Action fake. In trouble now. Working that left side. Had it, but dropped it.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
Offense lines up here. Third down and 4 up the middle. Well, they convert this time, but they've had a tough time all day long on third down.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the first down mark. Big first down, keep the chains moving.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Back to the ground now on first down. And he's got the first down.
Good job that time by the running back. I'm sure he's a little winded after that play. He showed that speed, getting out there and picking up those extra yards.
Yeah, let me try to see that work.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
They'll stay on the ground on first down. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
The off-tackle run, it's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
2 minutes to go in the second half. It'll be third down.
Miller's going to secure the handoff. Vaccaro on the tackle.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
First and 10. Going to take off with it. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. 2nd and 7. He's looking to the right here on this throw. An incompletion right there, but it really should have been an interception. Third down. It's Miller. Slashes to the left side.
You do not go to the outside.
That's going to bring us to 4th
Why
down.
don't you go to the outside? Yo. You might as well go fix your internet, man, bro, because you know you lag out the next game.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver. Setting up screen. He has the grab. And it's Curtis Lofton who makes the play.
Well, I like the decision that time to go for it on 4th and short. You got some big old hogs up front. They're pretty strong, so it's 4th down. Go for it, and you pick it up.
Swag, you hear?
1st and 10. He'll go to the left. Here they are inside the 20, and they keep hope alive.
Yeah, they've done that. Now they got to do the hard part. When you get to this part of the field in the red zone, we know the defense is not worried about deep throws down the field. You've got to hit those seams. We'll see if they can get it done.
Play after play after play here on this drive. So now a 3rd and 10. He's scrambling now. Got a big lane. The tackle is made short of the first, and that'll bring up 4th down. One more snap, and we can call it a day. Escaping the pressure, throws to the right. Never too late. That's a touchdown.
Man, what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
Moore's back in shotgun formation. Caught. Go for 2 yards out. They get it across and secure 2 extra points. All right, Phil, before we go, tell me about the atmosphere down in that winning locker room right now.
It's always a wonderful feeling once you win the football game. Just think about it, Jim. It would be like you playing.
You lag out once, you'll lag out again, man.